What up, Facebook and YouTube family? This is your girl Stephanie, aka ED Nihastu Sababa. Here doing some zodiac reads. We're on air sign right now, so let's get into the energy. Let's go ahead and start out with some Sebastian singing bowl, pure sound to help awaken that higher self. To clear the space. Become mindful right now and take 3 deep breaths. Feel the joy in each breath. Be grateful for the gift of breath. Alright. I got a lot of stuff up here. Make a little room. Make a little room. I mean, because I wanted to hit the bell one more time. Alright, so air signs. What are we going to start out with? What sign are we starting out with? Excuse me. Aquarius. All right, divine forces of unconditional love, light, peace, wealth, health, prosperity, and everything good, lovely, and wonderful. What does the sign of Aquarius need to know for the highest good at this time? Please bring clear and accurate messages. I thank you in advance. Please remove any negative energies that may be in the surrounding the Aquarian community, and remove any negative energies. Period. All right, what's the main character energy, Spirit? What is the main character energy for our Aquarian family? Wish fulfillment, the Nine of Cups. All right, let's get 3 cards to get deeper into this message, please. The hard part is over. You've gotten to a place of mental clarity, of maybe people around you that weren't for you or weren't for your highest good, or you are getting that clarity. Exactly. Look. So we have the 3 of Swords, the Heartache, Heartbreak card, and then the 8 of Wands. So it's overwhelming good news coming in, downloads coming in. So definitely I'm feeling like you're getting downloads of, those people who aren't around you for the right reasons. And just warning you of protecting your peace at this time. You're really in tune with your higher self, so you don't have to truly worry about being backstabbed or betrayed, because you're freeing yourself from this mental prison, because you're, again, following your intuition, and being more in tune, and are more in tune. You've learned the lessons. You received the downloads from the heartbreak that you have encountered. People threw bricks at you, and you caught them bricks and made a firm foundation. All right, let's get clarifiers for the 10 of Swords. Let's get more information on this, perhaps backstabbing energy, lies, deceit, just mental turmoil. Like, it really broke your heart, but it made you stronger, this betrayal. It truly did make you stronger, and it enhanced your spiritual growth of, teaching you to not learn and not to live in fear, but to test your resolve to live in the energy of love. Like, this heartache, this heartbreak taught you how to love even stronger. This abandonment, that you felt from this person, this loved one, whether romantic or family or friendship. It taught you how to love deeper. It taught you about unconditional love. It, awakened you to perhaps the ego within you that was crying out. Because to really, let's get clarifiers on this Three of Swords and Eight of Wands. To truly reach enlightenment, you have to get rid of duality, of a polarized way of thinking, and see life as a unified whole. You have to realize that there's no good, there's no bad. It just is. And that all things are part of and from the creator. Kind of like tests. So this is reuniting you with your source energy. So this is coming out for the Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands. This heartache and heartbreak put you into this energy of isolation. And in that isolation, you received enlightenment, Aquarius. You know. And you gained a lot of wisdom. All right, let's get clarity on the the Eight of Swords here. It taught you how to love unconditionally. To know that your natural state of being is that of joy, is that of love. And no one can take you out of that unless you allow it. You just have to see things from a higher perspective. Like, we are elevating now. The energy of Earth is elevating. Got the King of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles. So this has been a long time coming. Let's see. Let me try to figure this out. There's no figuring it out. Not right now. It's been a long time coming, but you've tapped into your power and tapped into you tapped into your source power, your strength, and you're taking your power back. So for the Ten of Swords, um, this abandonment feeling, you're moving forward with willpower and determination because you've learned the lesson. And it's going to take, of course, it's going to take willpower and determination to enforce this new way of thinking, enforce this new way of, living in a world, you know, full that is rooted in duality and polarization. And to see things from a more unified way. Seeing things in duality only and in a polarized way is very toxic, and it kept you bound to your ego. But went through or going through a major transformation. You went through a major transformation, and you're ending that negative way of thinking, Eight of Cups, and you're walking away. You're walking towards a more unified way of seeing life, a more zen way of seeing life, of finding the joy in every situation, knowing that everything that comes into your atmosphere is from God and it's there to teach you a lesson in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And there is joy. It's teaching you to find joy in the most chaotic of situations. Look at that. Walking away. You're walking towards your healing. Star card. This is your energy. Can't really see it, but this is your energy. Healed. Wish upon a star. Wish is coming true. Remember, overall energy is the nine of cups, which is wish fulfillment. And this lesson is the lesson that you needed to learn to unlock your spiritual gifts even the more, High Priestess, and to help you move on to calmer waters, to move beyond the distractions so that you can hear more from Spirit, Knight of Swords, and to be able to take the action that you need, Page of Wands. That's that inspired idea, inspired action, you know? So now we're moving into and maybe that inspired action was to kind of go into isolation and to truly solidify these lessons that you've learned, um, the lessons that you learned from this heartbreak, as we are clarifying the Three of Swords and the Eight of Wands here now. Magician, exactly. It taught you how to tap into your powers, to use the all of the elements to your benefit, to truly tap into alchemy and magic and creating beauty from chaos, creating something out of nothing. That relationship, that backstabbing, and the ego leading you, it had you feeling like you had nothing. But from that, you are creating wish fulfillment. You are creating healing with the Star card. You're reuniting with yourself, with that source energy within you, with your true natural state of being, which is that of joy, of love. Exactly. 10 of Wands, releasing the burdens of duality, releasing the burdens of that old mentality. Look at that, beautiful. And connecting, you know, becoming that unified whole, balancing out that feminine energy within with the divine masculine energy within you, and becoming and having that God mind. You see the cores wrapped together. These are the two energies becoming one, reaching that state of enlightenment. Uh-oh. Helping you to overcome the discontentment, you know. Um, and you may have been blocked off from love, but this healing is raising your vibration, you know, and it's opening you up, reverse type energy, opening you up to receive that gift from Spirit, you know, not worrying about all these other cups that didn't work out. You see, you've learned the lesson. Look at that, Page of Cups. Because there's new love coming in. Spirit is trying to offer you a new love. Ooh, look at that. From a Page of Cups to a King of Cups. This could be you. This is your growth. Spirit, you were stubborn when it came to that heartache and that heartbreak. But Spirit softened your heart. That isolation, the work that you've done, to truly seek, the true meaning of life and your true purpose and your natural state of being. You've softened your heart. You've learned the lesson, and there's beautiful love coming in. For even for self, like you are loving yourself, and that's attracting, suddenly a beautiful love. Look at that, 10 of Cups. Suddenly, you're going to receive that, a love of a lifetime. That's Two of Swords going to help you to overcome the indecision. Like you're overcoming this indecision because you're in the energy of flow. You're trusting your heart. You're trusting your intuition. You are able to be still now and trust yourself because again, you've raised your vibration. You've done the work, so you trust yourself. Page of Swords. Getting the idea. You have You know what it takes now, as we are clarifying now, this Eight of Swords. You know what it takes to free yourself from this Eight of Swords mental prison and and to stand in your power with the King of Wands. Stand in your power, confident. You're confident and you trust yourself to protect your kingdom, protect what you've created. You're a warrior. So you're no longer fearing defeat of the heart anymore, because again, you're the King of Cups. You've mastered your emotions. You understand the deeper meaning behind them now. Look at that Ace of Cups. And now, you love yourself. You love yourself more, so you know how to love others and you know what love is. So you definitely have that discernment as well to protect yourself. You have cultivated the discernment that you need to check yourself and also to be mindful of your surroundings. Taking back your power. Exactly. That self-love that you've cultivated during this time of extreme like backstabbing and betrayal and abandonment. You've been experiencing this for so long. You've been isolated for so long. And it's finally have culminated and came to a head. And it only went that long because you didn't learn a lesson. You were too busy trying to blame others, you know. But now you're ready to plant the right seeds so that you can reap the harvest that you want. This is like the victim mentality card. You're taking back control. You're no longer planting, again, no longer planting the seeds of a victim mentality. You know, you're planting the right seeds, overcoming that victim mentality. Look at that King of Pentacles, and are fully grounded within yourself, ready to step forward in confidence and start your own business. Also, start your own business, doing what you love and loving what you do, and definitely could be another romantic, your true life partner coming in. We have a lot of beautiful love energy here. There's a lot of good news, a lot of good energy coming in to, to make up for all of the pain that you've been through. Like, it wasn't in vain. It wasn't in vain. Look at that. Three of Cups, exactly. Celebration. Your ancestors are so proud of you. And that's the reason why you're being blessed with all of this beautiful strength energy. Look at that. The lion, the lady closing the mouth of the lion. That's the ego. You've gained control of your ego. Your ancestors are proud and, happy for you because you've gained that, control of your ego, and you're seeing clearly. Again, that's that energy of discernment. You have clear perception. The Queen of Swords could also be humor as well. Most comics, have went through the most turmoil and the most pain in life. And they were able to, in the darkest hours, find laughter and joy, in it. But you're Queen of Swords, come on. That's your energy, right? Air, Queen. So you're definitely standing in your power. And it's a beautiful. Let's get some oracle cards here, and then we'll wrap up. Empathy. Exactly. So those people who did you wrong in the past, you got to ask yourself, what else could it be? Like, why do you think that person did that to you? Like, you're seeing the bigger picture now, right? That person hurt you because most likely they were hurt. That's the only way they know how to deal with, pain and hurt is the way that they dealt with you. So it's not completely their fault, um, with the way things turned out. Look, patience. This is teaching you patience. I'm going to turn the light down a bit and warm it up. Warm it up, Chris. I'm about to. Because that's what I'm supposed to do. I think that's how I go. But anyway, patience. It says, I accept that everything happens in divine order. So, yeah, beautiful, beautiful energy. You're releasing control. You're releasing the blame that you may have placed on yourself. And just going with the flow, like I said before. Being present, being mindful, practicing mindfulness all day, every day. That's the goal, is to be mindful all day, every day. So that's why it's so important to pay attention to your breath. If you're mindful on your breath and focusing on your in breath and your out breath, you're not worrying about the past, you're not worrying about the future. You're just in the present, where you can receive, messages from spirit. You can receive the guidance that you need. Look at that blossoming abundance in the temple path. And we have envy on the bottom of the deck. Those people who possibly hurt you were possibly envious because they saw your light. Since day one, they saw your light. They saw the blossoming abundance that you, and the expansion that you just ooze. They saw, how spirit covered you and protected you and loved on you. We have 3 and then we have 12. Both of them equals 3, which is the energy of expansion. They were jealous. They were envious of it. And they wanted to stop it. But, what is for you can no man interfere. What is for you is for you. All right. So this is the last. Look at that. Living in the now. Didn't I say being present, being mindful? And then we have spiritual technology that talks about using your crystals. You could be a healer. Could be using your sacred geometry and your wand. Speaking of, where is my wand? I knew I was missing something in there. Okay. I need to find my wand. Look for it. Find it. Where it is. Look at that. I was looking for that too. Okay, so I'm going to find it. I hope anyway. But anyway, using your spiritual technology. This also could be, that card could also be a warning of not to lean too much onto it. Know that the power is coming from inside of you. Okay. So let's see. Way showing. Exactly. You are here to lead the way, to show the way. Beyond wisdom. And that's the number 1 card. Like you have so much wisdom. Feel a connection to source and way beyond intellect. Beyond, that sword energy, the mental energy that you have. Like again, and this is out over the 8 of swords, that mental conflict. You have grown, you know how to free yourself from that. And then it has group consciousness there as well. Again, that unified way of seeing things. The initial fragmentation, you're piecing everything back together, belief systems. You've overcome the illusions that has obstructed your growth. The envy of these people, they weighed on you because you're such an empath. that you felt their energy, you felt their, envy towards you, and how they, and they put you down. You wasn't really sure of your power then, and so you kind of maybe listened to them. It really took a toll on you, but you're overcoming that illusion, right? You're no longer allowing that to obstruct your growth, and you're demolishing the constructs of ego. You're no longer following the constructs of ego. Rather, you're following universal truths. Again, overcoming that polarity and that duality to a unified mind. You're realizing that you are pure consciousness, right? Letting go of those attachments, those false belief systems that maybe kept you feeling safe, that making yourself small and not being that leader. But you are here, way showing. You are here to show humanity the way. Look at that fusion and magic. To tap into that magic, 55. Underneath that, I see dream time and awakening. So you may have a lot of visions and things coming to you. So pay attention to your dreams. You are awakening, right? So here's a couple questions. It says, do others' belief systems affect me? They did in the past. It says, how do my belief systems keep me stuck or hurt others? So your belief in you not being powerful, King of Wands, has kept you stuck. And look at that. These cards are coming out over this, and the Eight of Swords is the energy of being stuck. You not believing in yourself has kept you stuck, and it also kept people stuck around you because you are here to show people the way. Everything that you've been through was here to teach you patience, unconditional love, and friendships. So it could have been a friend that brought you down or was jealous of you or anything, but it says, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So they're teaching you a lesson, and you are here to teach them a lesson as well. Look, I see the blame card. I accept responsibility for my well-being. Again, your indecision says, I use my intuition in all aspects of my life. You know, you knew you were powerful, but you allowed other people to make you have that indecision and in between about that, because you're an empath and they probably had indecision. But you have to take back your power, accept responsibility for your well-being, and that's what you're doing. You're no longer allowing these people's envy to get you down. You're seeing clearly. You've learned a lesson, and now you're ready to make your wishes come true with the Nine of Swords here in this star card. Your wishes are being fulfilled. You are on a temple path. You will be experiencing blossoming abundance in every area of your life, love and finances, I believe. So just keep on going, keep on moving, Aquarius. You're doing great. And that's what I have for you. I hope they helped in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I love you all, and until next time, peace.